I've said this before. I think UC Berkeley is the most important institution of higher education in the United States. We create life-changing scientific discoveries and create life-changing opportunities for the next generation of innovators. And the real force behind all of that are our graduate students.
I'm from California, so I just have a lot of love for the state, and when I was starting my PhD, I really wanted to do something that was relevant to wildlife here. We know a lot less about the results of these fires for a lot of wildlife communities, which are vital to a lot of California's unique and native biodiversity. I hope to identify species that are potentially vulnerable to these megafires so that we can inform future conservation, and then also identify ways that we can use fire and land management to better create more resilient habitats and ecosystems for these species into the future.
Graduate students like Kendall are the lifeblood of research at the University of California. They're sitting at the lab benches, they're getting out in the field, working closely with both undergraduates and, of course, faculty.
It's been more recently that they were an undergraduate, so they really understand what it feels like and how to show support in really good ways. To have someone who's very present and passionate is absolutely essential to the interest of the undergrads who work with them.
From applied mathematics to music, Berkeley's graduate students go on to achieve the world's highest accolades, revolutionize our culture, and discover groundbreaking insights about the world around us. By educating and empowering a diversity of minds, we ensure that our future is created by change makers who see the world differently.
My fellowship and fellowships like it really can make the difference in whether or not grad students decide to come to Berkeley or not. Especially if you're trying to increase the equity of your application pool and the applicants that are actually going to come. Because of the fellowship, I have a lot more flexibility in funding to work with my undergrads and be a mentor for them. And it's also allowed me to have more time to do field work and work on my research.
There is not a better investment on our campus than investing in our graduate students and supporting our graduate students.
I feel so strongly about our graduate program that when my wife, who, having suffered with Parkinson's disease for 20 years, tragically died 4 years ago, I decided to turn my grief into something constructive by endowing a graduate fellowship in support of neurodegenerative disease. And as a result of that fellowship, the Molecular and Cell Biology Department was able to recruit an outstanding graduate student who had offers at many other competing institutions, but she chose this program precisely because of the availability of that fellowship.
Support for fellowships means creating ripple effects that strengthen Berkeley's very identity and change the world. Look anywhere at Berkeley, and you'll find a graduate student challenging assumptions, raising the bar, lighting the way.